So what's up, guys? In this game, I'm using Masha in the gold lane, and it's still really hard to win if you get unlucky with your teammates. The match history I showed in my last video was followed by several more losses until my stars dropped below 70. Even when I was using my best hero, it still wasn't enough. This game was really terrible. 100% of the kills were mine until the end, and most of them were solo kills. Meanwhile, my teammates were just feeding like crazy. Clint was already low HP and Roger could have easily killed him. But look what he did. He just sat in the bush doing nothing. Eventually, he decided to engage, but look what happened. Clint wasn't even playing safe at that point, and he still couldn't finish him off. What a shame. Then in the mid lane, Lucas was diving them alone under the turret even though 3 of my teammates were there, and he still managed to escape. Meanwhile, I was here in the bush, patiently waiting for my ultimate or petrify, because if I rushed Clint without either of them, he might have just escaped. So yeah, my patience paid off and I managed to kill him. I was just stacking up on the crab here to prepare for another fight with Clint, since he was playing way too aggressively, not realizing what Masha is capable of, especially in a 1v1 like this. He didn't even have flicker at that point, but he was way too aggressive, so I managed to kill him. And while I was crushing Clint in my lane, my teammates on the other side of the map were just feeding non-stop. Clint kept getting backup in this game. After the enemies finished crushing my teammates, they'd head straight to the gold lane. And that's where our chances of winning would disappear. If only Clint wasn't getting constant help, we might have had a small chance to win, even if it was really slim. The enemy mage kept rotating to the gold lane, and now the others were heading there too. I was about to get ganked, but I'd still be able to kill Lucas, so at least there'd be a trade. At this point, I already had 4 kills, while my teammates still had 0 kills and 0 assists, but their deaths? Already in the double digits. They just kept feeding. That Clint I dominated earlier? They ended up feeding him too, and now he might even go legendary in this game, all because of them. The enemy's EXP laner, jungler, and gold laner all went legendary in this game, and they all needed to be shut down. But I could only handle them one at a time since they were already too fed. Still, I could hold my own in 1v1s because I wasn't too far behind in gold. It's just my teammates who were massively behind. At this point, I knew I was dead. I didn't have enough HP to go up against Yujin, but I still tried, and I almost managed to take him down with me, and my teammates just kept feeding. I still don't understand why I keep getting matched with players like this, like they don't even know how to play the game. Maybe these guys are just getting their accounts piloted. That's why if you ever see a content creator that offers pilot service, don't support that kind of behavior, because they might be the root of this dark system. It's impossible for players like these to reach mythical glory on their own. They just kept dying one after another with no fight at all. Did you see what Lunox did earlier? She should have stayed alive, but instead of switching to light mode, she stayed in dark mode. No wonder. She's dark system after all. I did die in this game too, but I was still able to put up a fight even though the enemies were ganging up on me. I even managed to kill Cece there, who was already legendary. So that trade was worth it. But deep down, I knew this game was already over. So the enemy lord was marching in the bottom lane, but my teammates kept dying one by one without even taking down a single enemy. So I just cleared the minion wave here in the top lane to at least make one of them go back. But what can I really do in a moment like this? Even if someone goes back on their side, it's still 1v5 because they have the lord. Even if glue respawned, it doesn't really help. And when the lord is left attacking the base like this, it's game over. There are no minions left, and the enemy can easily turret lock. I might be able to kill 2 enemies, but that's it. It's over. These teammates are really frustrating as hell. My teammates have a 0-24 score, it's crazy. How did they even reach Mythic if they play like that? Totally worthless. So I played again, and this time I was in the EXP lane, matched up against Lucas, one of the strongest heroes right now. But right from the start, he was already low HP. He didn't expect Masha's damage at level 1. And when we fought again at level 3, I killed him. But the enemy team rotated quickly, so I had no choice but to use my recall technique. Here, I used Beleric as a stepping stone to get closer to Farsa. As for Guinevere, it's like she intentionally missed her second skill. How do you not hit anyone with that? She clearly did it on purpose, since Farsa was obviously her target. Lucas really stood no chance in a 1v1. I only had 2 HP bars at that moment, but I still killed him. But of course, you still need to time your skills properly. I completely dominated my lane again in this game. Meanwhile, our gold laner Clint was the one getting crushed by his matchup. It's crazy. You really have to go God mode every game just to carry your useless teammates. The enemy Helcurt even started snowballing. It's like the world flipped. The cockroach is the one crushing us now, when he's the one who's supposed to be getting crushed. I overstayed a bit here because I needed the gold to carry my teammates. I did get killed, but Farsa is low HP and Selena will definitely finish her off. Oops, she's just being kind. She'd rather die than kill an enemy. How nice of her. Khufra actually had a great setup here. He pushed Helcurt away, which caused my Petrify to miss. My teammates are just so generous to the enemies. Good thing I still managed to kill Helcurt anyway. And here, my heart started racing. I took the risk to continue the recall, and luckily Lucas didn't catch me. Though honestly, I would have recalled anyway. He wouldn't have been able to stop it at that point. It's funny how Lucas could barely do anything to me, but our marksman was such an easy kill for him. Did he even realize how dumb that makes him look? He couldn't handle anyone. He even got crushed by Harith. I thought Harith was supposed to be strong, but turns out he wasn't. Lucas, who I completely destroyed, ended up destroying him. How did any of you even reach mythical glory with gameplay like that? I mean, if you're useless as a marksman, then just forget about playing gold lane. It's really tough when the enemy's gold laner is snowballing hard. Your first build was Sky Piercer, but you were useless. You couldn't even kill an enemy. Guinevere's setup here was actually really good, but the enemy had Purify, so she ended up dying. I was hoping to see the greatest outplay from my teammate, but no luck. Khufra was really strong here. He managed to kill the snowballing Harith. He's serious this time. That earlier match where he was kind to the enemy? Just a warm-up. Helcurt was hilarious here. He actually stopped like he was some immortal or something. He's the real reason they lost this game, way too overconfident. Thought he was strong, but he only snowballed because of my teammates. What a funny cockroach. I killed Harith, who got legendary, who was crushing Clint. Meanwhile, Lucas, whom I completely destroyed, solo killed Clint right in front of my teammates. Just imagine how bad our marksman really is. He got crushed by a player who moved like a bot. That means he's even worse than bots. Here, I just hid in the middle bush to ambush Helcurt because our tank refused to check the bush. So I took matters into my own hands, and it actually worked. I managed to kill Helcurt, then went after Harith, and even secured the Lord kill. I did everything I could to carry these kinds of teammates. I need to play like this every game just to win. The players Moonton matches me with are just ridiculous. They keep pushing updates but never fix matchmaking. And to those offering pilot services out there, you're only making the dark system worse. You're worthless. And to those who let others pilot their accounts, disgusting. You can't even climb on your own. Have some shame.